I started fly fishing when I was 3 years old. I was on a drift boat with one of my father's friends and my dad, learning to cast, learning about the hatch, learning about the river and the flow. And I've been a fly fisher extraordinaire ever since. Fly fishing, just like litigation, is an art and science.
I am a veteran of the U.S. Army. Once I knew that I wasn't going to be able to be a fighter pilot in the United States Air Force, I started pursuing whatever I needed to do to get into the law school track. So my passion from teaching comes from my experience at Weber State. I really appreciated the local instructors that were actively working in the community-owned businesses. I think I learned most from them. So my involvement at Weber State University as an adjunct professor improves my ability to not just practice law and personal injury, but be knowledgeable about all aspects of the law.
Our job as personal injury litigation attorneys is to make sure that we do everything in our power to win the case. When we walk into a deposition, we're not just fishing for information. We have hits that we have to get to score points to win our case. Because at the end of the day, when things really ramp up in this business, I've got to have a client that knows that I'll walk through the jaws of hell for them, and I've also got to have a client that will walk through the jaws of hell for me.
Bridget picked up the kids from school and was on her way. She was crossing the parking lot to get to her car when a rideshare was coming through. A car ended up on top of Bridget and both of our kids. Bridget, in that last second before the car had hit, had turned her body in such a way that Archer ended up not breaking anything. All the scans came back clean. Bridget saved his life. She ended up, breaking her pelvis and breaking some ribs and her clavicle, and she just took a lot more damage. With everything that was happening and the chaos of everything, there were some friends from the school that had referred us to Feller Wendt. So that first phone call was the biggest relief to know, hey, you don't have to worry about the medical bills. We're gonna take care of all the filings and all the payments and make sure that every bill gets paid. The fact that they take care of all that for us was biggest relief.
I would definitely recommend Feller Wendt to anyone who has experienced any kind of accident or event like we have. They truly do care about the outcome of your case and getting you exactly what you need and what can help you to recover and heal from what you have experienced.
We at Feller Wendt refuse to allow our clients to become numbers. We're always going to provide them with the personal attention that they deserve. We stand by our motto of our family protecting yours. So you're going to get the communication that you need. You're going to get the time and attention on your case that you need. And we're going to do all of that to make sure that you're getting the maximum outcome that you can get on your case and that you should deserve.
Choosing the right lawyer and the right law firm matters. And the reason that people should choose Feller Wendt is, number one, our core focus. We care about people. We care about you. Any client that walks in the door, our expectation and our demand from Thaddeus and I is that client feels like they're part of this firm. If you've been injured at no fault of your own, call Feller Wendt. Put you first. We're going to make you feel like you matter.